Hi, this is Bob Losey with Source Data Products. I'd like to talk to you today about IBM support. IBM has two basic types of support. There's hardware support and then there's software support. Hardware support is called HWMA, Hardware Maintenance Agreement, and software support they call SWMA, or Software Maintenance Agreement. Now, why do they have two different versions of support? Basically this. When something breaks on your server or any of your hardware, that's what HWMA is all about. So when you have a malfunction or something's not working right with your hardware, you call IBM at 1-800-IBM-SERVE, provide the machine type and the serial number, and IBM will dispatch a technician to call you to find out what the issue is. They can dial in and based upon the error log determine exactly what the problem is and figure out with you how quickly somebody needs to come on site, either to immediately is relative, within 2 to 4 hours, replace a bad disk drive if that's what the issue is, or sometimes they can dial in remotely to fix the problem. That's hardware maintenance. Software maintenance, on the other hand, deals with IBM licensed program products. Now, typically, if you're an IBM AS400 user, a Power I user, or a Power P user running AIX, that deals with your IBM operating system, the program products which provide for your compilers, and any other IBM middleware. Now, what IBM software maintenance entitles you to is if you're having issues, you can either get a program temporary fix, that's a patch or a fix to your IBM software. You can also get updated PTFs or cumulative PTFs, which have been released since the last official version upgrade of the software, and it also entitles you to version upgrades. So, for example, again, if you're an IBM AS400 user, let's say you're running V5R4, and now you want to upgrade to V7R1, if you have SWMA, you're entitled to that upgrade. Now, many times my clients ask me, why do I want to continue paying for IBM WMA, and why do I want to continue paying for IBM SWMA? And here's the answer. If you think something's going to break and you want to make sure somebody's going to fix it right away, you probably want it. Now, many people relate to IBM Hardware saying that's a pretty simple decision. I need somebody to come out and fix a bad disk drive or fix something that goes wrong with my tape drive. Invariably, I will tell you in advance, you'll probably have a tape drive or a cache RAID battery fail at least once a year to once every 2 to 3 years. And a disk drive will fail probably once every 2 years to every 4 years. So why do I want SWMA if I'm just going to stay put? Here's the reason why. Many of you are now starting to move from what used to be Windows XP or Windows 2000, and now you're finding yourself moving to Vista. Well, if you don't have IBM SWMA, you will not have access to the IBM software code so that you can now link your Vista server or your Vista desktop to talk to your IBM AS400. That's key reason number one. Number two, many of you have laser printers, and you need the new software drivers that work with the new laser printers. Without that, they won't talk. So you need to get that, and both of those come from IBM SWMA. The third key reason you need SWMA is you need software keys. Now, software keys change every time you do a version upgrade. The other time they change is every time you change the serial number. So if you're getting a new server, you have to have SWMA to get access to your permanent keys. This is particularly critical if you're getting a used server. Now, if you get a brand new server from somebody other than IBM, it's going to come in, and IBM considers that from a unique enterprise. So you have to get software maintenance, and because it's coming from a different enterprise, expect IBM to charge you an after license fee or a maintenance after license fee, sometimes called ALF or MAL. Now, that additional fee is going to be about twice what your SWMA fee is. So if you get a small IBM AS400 that's considered a PO5, the total price of your software maintenance and your ALF is going to be somewhere around $4,500 to $7,000, and we don't know until we actually do an inquiry. On the other hand, if your server is a P10, that price is going to be somewhere between $7,500 and $10,000. So why does this happen? Well, you have to pay that price if you're going to get your permanent software keys. But here's the deal. When you look at your total cost of a used server plus SWMA plus ALF and compare it to the price of a brand new, let's say for example, IBM Power 7 8202, you're going to find that the price between new and used after you pay all that extra price is not that far apart. So it's intended to motivate you to buy a new server. Now, if you're struggling with issues like, I don't fully understand HWMA, I don't fully understand SWMA or ALF, or I'm struggling to get my SWMA and ALF for a used server, give me a call. I'm Bob Losey at 800-333-2669. My extension is 204. Or send me an email at bloc@source-data.com. This is a very tricky process to get SWMA and ALF for a used server. And if you're not working with an IBM business partner with the experience in this arena, don't be surprised if this process takes you anywhere from 2 months to 6 months to get straightened out. It's frustrating enough for us that knows how to do it right, and if you don't have somebody on your side in that particular area, you're going to need professional help. Let me know. Give me a call. Bob Losey, 800-333-2669, extension 204. Talk to you soon.